Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sin Tech, man. Real quick, though. Don't view everything as an L. Don't view everything as an L. If you learn something from it, that's not an L. That was a lesson. That was a lesson. I know you heard this same shit over and over again. But it's only bad when you don't learn something from it. If you learn something from any situation, that didn't work out for you, or it didn't go like you thought it would and shit like that, that's not an L all the time. You learned something, it's an L, but it was an L for learn something, not an L for that you lost. You didn't lose shit. You probably gained some knowledge out of that. So remember that. Stop looking at everything that didn't go your way as taking the L. You know what I mean? You tried to talk to that bitch turned you down, that wasn't the L. You probably dodged the bullet with that. You know what I'm saying? You probably dodged the bullet with that. She probably was a chick that, that only, wanted mugs with money, and, you had to have this, had to have that. Bitch was probably trifling. That ain't an L. That ain't an L. You probably learned a lesson. Hey, you know what I mean? You probably didn't learn a direct lesson, but something veered you away from that. My mind just always work in a positive mode. Like, if it didn't work out, it wasn't meant to be. So I probably dodged the bullet on that one anyways. But that's just an example of how my mind worked. My mind always look at the positive shit more than the negative. So you got to not look at everything as a negative and always take it as an L all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's your mind. If your mind programmed that is always losses that you taking, you know what I mean? You're not gonna learn nothing. You're not gonna learn nothing, and you kind of making you bringing down your whole self-esteem, and you fucking with your masculine on that one. You know what I'm saying? Blue pill, simps always looking at stuff that way. When they don't get their way, it's like crybabies. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at shit from that way. Don't look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? If you consider yourself a dude, a strong person, a masculine person, you can't be looking at shit from an L standpoint. Look at it as a lesson learned, or look at it as, you know what I'm saying? If you're a spiritual person, look at it as, God don't really want, you know what I'm saying? You dodged the bullet on that one, and you know what? It ain't meant to be. God don't see her as fit, So always look at the positive side of things. You know what I'm saying? Even if you approach the chick and it didn't, she kind of swayed you off, look at it as, hey, you know what? At least I tried. At least I tried. Look at the positive part about it. You mustered up the courage to go talk to her, and to shoot your shot. But guess what? You don't shoot your shot, you don't know if it would have went in or not. So stop looking at shit as L's, man. It ain't always a L. It is not always a L. You lost out on some money gambling, or you know what I'm saying, you got finessed out of something, you learned a lesson. I ain't fucking with them again. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it from that standpoint. Don't always look at it as you taking L's. You fucking with your self-esteem on that one. That ain't what masculine dudes do anyways. It ain't always an L. It ain't always an L. You know what? At the end of the day, you always right. You know what I'm saying? You always right. You always right. And I don't mean that literally, but you always right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta have that mind state, even when you fuck up, even when you mess up. You learn something, but deep down, you know what? And I was right, man. Fuck you. Be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? You know why? Because hey, everything ain't an L in my life. That's why. If I recognized it, I pointed it out, boom, okay, that was the problem. Okay then, that's not an L. I learned from that. I learned from you know, making all my bad choices as a youngster. You know what I'm saying? I learned from, you know what I'm saying, being stupid and, you know, not looking to invest and, you know what I'm saying, and chose to, you know, party and do all of the other shit. I learned from that. I learned from being an addict, you know? I learned from that. I learned from doing stupid shit in the street. I learned from that. That was dumb. Those ain't L's. You know, the ones that don't learn, them the repeat offenders, them the motherfuckers that just, you know what I mean? Like, dog, listen, ain't nothing cool about getting locked up and going to jail for the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. Ain't nothing cool about you keep getting bitches pregnant over and over and over and over again. Different bitches. You know what I'm saying? You got this bitch pregnant, this bitch pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't learned. You just won't strap up. I understand. I don't like condoms either. But guess what then? Just choose something or whatever, you know what I mean? Settle down. But when you know you bouncing around like that, man, strap up. Do what you gotta do if you're gonna be fucking all over the place. But if you wanna just keep knocking bitches up and having different bitches in your pockets, that's on you. Cause at the end of the day, you're not learning nothing. You didn't learn shit. You didn't learn shit from your first ratchet ass baby mama. So if you keep knocking up ratchets, you know what I mean? That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Your dick start burning and all that other shit start happening, that's on you. You don't want to put on no condom, that's on you. You know? But if it happened to you once and you learn your lesson, then it's like, oh shit, yeah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't gonna go nowhere without the glove. So, yeah, man. Everything ain't an L. Everything ain't an L. If you learn from it, it ain't an L. So remember that shit, yo. I'll holler at y'all when I get out the gym, though. Peace. Everything ain't an L, nigga.
Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to